So what if I told you that the biggest fight in boxing history is officially happening again? And this time it's going to be live on Netflix. Where else, guys? Netflix. It's got to be Netflix, guys. And it's happening all in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Las Vegas Sphere. And it's going down. The rumors are true. Floyd Money Mayweather will be taking on Manny Pacquiao in their second fight, guys, and it's confirmed on September 19th. It's going to be professional rules. And look, Floyd Money Mayweather's 50-0 record is on the line. And this time, it's not going to be an exhibition fight, guys. And here's a real question. Is this unfinished business playing out in real time? Or is this like the ultimate nostalgia cash-in for these fighters? Let's talk about it, guys. But before I get there, I want to welcome everybody back. Welcome to Duality 7X, here where combat sports meets culture, business, and legacy, guys. I'm your host, Shiraz. If you guys are new here, please smash the like and subscribe and hit the notifications so you guys never miss a beat. Let's dive into this, guys. I apologize for my previous two videos. Having some mic issues. Just got a new mic. Still trying to test it out. Trying to figure it out. It just kind of sounds really weird when I do the whole wireless thing. But I guess when I got the mic physically connected in, it sounds pretty better. So I don't know. We'll figure all that out. But in the meantime, guys, we don't want to do any disruption. So bear with me here. But look, here's the deal. Netflix continues to shock combat sports fans around the world, right? I mean, just today, they made the announcement, guys. Two of the greatest icons in boxing history will meet again in the first ever professional boxing match at the Sphere in Las Vegas. It's going down on Saturday, September 19th, live globally on Netflix. But imagine being at the Sphere and watching the first ever professional boxing match. Guys, this is going to be insane. Insane. Like, I mean, it's going to be historic for all the right reasons. One of the reasons that I just talked about. I mean, to be witnessed, to be present at the first live professional boxing event at the Sphere would be such an honor. First major elite level boxing event streamed live globally on Netflix. Not an exhibition fight, guys. This is a professionally sanctioned fight. Mayweather officially ending his 9-year professional retirement. That's big time news, guys. So this news has been happening, or it's been kind of rumors have been swirling around. Mayweather actually officially ending his 9-year retirement. We all knew that he was coming back. There's rumors about him and Mike Tyson. There was a lot of rumors about him and Manny Pacquiao. And now the fight between him and Manny Pacquiao, those dates are locked in. It's official. And there's no going back, guys. These guys are ready to show down against one another. And it's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. So let's just rewind here a little bit. Remember, guys, just 11 years ago, Mayweather and Pacquiao, they fought. And they generated, guys, over $600 million. And it's probably still the most lucrative boxing event ever in history, guys. But fans were divided. Fans were divided because some called it a tactical masterclass between two legendary, skillful fighters, probably the best in their classes. And others called it 5 years too late because there was a lot of people complaining that the level of action was not at the level it should have been because these guys were just a little bit older than they should. Now that was, guys, we're talking about, 11 years ago. Now, how are they going to be now? Mayweather, as you guys know, is 50-0. Pacquiao already returned to professional boxing last year against Mario Barrios, right, in an attempt to become the oldest welterweight champion. And that, so this is not just a rematch, guys. This is two legends confronting time. And here's a deeper layer. Here's a deeper layer in all of this, right? This fight represents the final chapter in these guys' legacy. The last two true boxing legendary superstars ready to go at it, and both most likely will retire right after this is done. But then again, I don't know. Is Manny Pacquiao going to fight Mike Tyson before this fight? or is he going to fight Tyson after? Now you gotta understand, Tyson's getting older. Like, the guy's like 60 years old now. Are you gonna wait till after to fight him, or are you gonna fight him before, or is that even gonna happen? This is what a lot of people are talking about, guys. But let's talk numbers right now. Let's talk business, right? Because Netflix is entering live professional boxing at this scale, and it's all because of strategy, right? This is gonna be like beyond people's expectations. Netflix, they're no dummies. They know what they're getting into. They know what this is all about. And to have these two legends fight in their first ever, in the first ever boxing fight that's going to be aired live, this is going to be absolutely epic. All right, this isn't just like a DAZN pay-per-view. This isn't just ESPN Plus. It's not Showtime boxing, even though I love those events. This is a 260 plus million global subscribership, potentially watching the Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 fight with just one click, guys. And if this succeeds, this pay-per-view model as we know it will change forever. The fight is bigger than Mayweather, bigger than Pacquiao. It's a stress test for boxing's future distribution model, guys, which is why Netflix has put a lot of their top engineers and architects into this project, watching this closely like a hawk, scrutinizing, criticizing every single little nook and cranny of this project, and they've got it to a point where it's going to work for them, and they can't wait to roll out this model for not only this upcoming fight that's going to happen in fall, in September 19th on Saturday at the Las Vegas Sphere, but for future fights after that. And they're ready to take the market by storm. This could be, that in itself could be a bigger storyline than we can ever imagine. Because this fight that's going to air on Netflix is going to change the dynamics in sports marketing and networking as we know it. Okay? The Las Vegas Sphere, guys, is a $2.5 billion venue. It was designed for immersive spectacle style events. I've never been there personally. I'd love to go. But from what I hear, what I see, it's a marvel beyond its own. Like, it's just a whole world within itself. And people who have gone, witnessed it in its glory, in its full glory, want to go back. All right? So look, the UFC has not done this before. Okay? The UFC has not done this. Canelo hasn't done this. All right? Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 will be the first professional boxing fight there. And look, this isn't just a sporting event, guys. This is presentation, marketing, warfare at its finest. If done right, I'm telling you guys, Netflix is banking on it that this could redefine how mega fights are going to be experienced from an immersive perspective. And there's a lot of other stuff that's coming down the pipe, guys, from like virtual reality to you name it, guys. It's going to be absolutely intense. The next 5 years are going to feel like its last 25 years when it comes to like technology. The way technology is growing and evolving, it's going to be integrated with AI, and it's so next level we can't even comprehend, we can't even fathom what that's going to look like in the coming years. But right now, we got to focus on Saturday, September 19th, because that's where it's all going to go down. This new model is going to be rolled out, and it's going to be big, guys. Now, here's where I think things are going to get a little bit interesting. Mayweather is also reportedly scheduled, okay, to fight an exhibition fight against the legendary badass himself, Mike Tyson, in April. In the Congo. Now, that's just right around the corner, guys. And I haven't really heard much other than just rumors. No marketing, no hype, no nothing. Look, Pacquiao has an exhibition fight against Ruslan Provodnikov. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. But before they fight professionally, they're both, like before these guys, I'm talking about Mayweather and Pacquiao, before they fight each other professionally. Both of these guys have exhibition fights already lined up. I mean, this whole fight against Tyson, I still don't even know if that's going to go down. And if it does, I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I don't know if this is going to impact the credibility of this fight or anything, like, these guys' exhibition fights before they actually fight in September. I mean, it is kind of, it's different, right? Because, now we're talking about two not only legendary fighters, but two aging fighters, okay? So the business behind boxing is big, okay? And it's going to have a lot of the big power brokers and players when it comes to the world of boxing, and a lot of people are going to have their hands in this, definitely, right? So I'm wondering how Dana White fits into the equation with Zuffa and what he's doing with Zuffa boxing and everything. But look, here's my kind of like high level type perspective. This fight is not necessarily about who's better anymore, okay? Because both of these guys have clout, both of these guys have legacy, both of these guys have achieved umpteen number of accolades, more than anyone can ever even imagine when it comes to the sport of boxing. These guys have nothing to prove anymore to the world, nor do they have anything to prove to one another, okay? I think it's just more about closure, right, if anything, and it's about a generational memory. Both of these guys have nothing but admiration and mutual respect for one another. So when it's about like streaming platforms, and when it comes to like realizing like combat sports culture, Netflix is one of those organizations, one of those companies that sees the potential, big time potential. So these are the kinds of things that could really put Netflix on a whole different level when it comes to sports entertainment and how that's packaged and marketed all together. Just remember, Paramount Plus has signed a huge $7+ billion deal with Zuffa, and there's a lot of big guys who are involved in that project. With Turki Al Sheikh, with Nick Khan, the TKO group, Dana White, like there's a lot of different folks and players who are involved in that. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. It's like, I don't know if it's going to outsell what Floyd and Manny were able to do back in 2015. To generate gross over $600 million, that broke the internet back then. I can only imagine what it's going to do come September, but I don't know if it's going to hit those kind of numbers. But then again, anything to do with Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao usually sells out, right? I'm not worried about selling out at the Sphere. I'm wondering what it's going to do globally, right? And that's the thing that Netflix is capitalizing and banking on and betting on at the same time, right? But one thing is undeniable. When Mayweather and Pacquiao share a poster, the world, I think at that point, is going to realize what's happening. I don't even think people fully understand the magnitude of the global hype that this fight is going to bring. We're so far out from September, but time will go by like this, okay? They'll go by pretty quick. And so anyways, guys, I know this is going to be one heck of a show. Both of these guys are fierce competitors. They bring their A game plus every time these guys get into the squared circle. I can't wait for this to happen, but I'm more curious about what happens in the interim between both of these fighters and the guys that they're supposed to fight. That's going to be interesting. Pacquiao versus this Russian, I believe his name is, and then you have on the other side, you have Floyd Money Mayweather taking on Iron Mike Tyson in an exhibition fight that's supposed to happen like about what I think maybe 6, 7, maybe almost close to 2 months away. Not even. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, guys. Nonetheless, I can't wait for it to happen, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Mayweather versus Pacquiao? Are you guys more interested about what happens between Mayweather and potentially Iron Mike Tyson? Or do you think that this rivalry should have just stopped in 2015 and be done with it? Let me know, guys. Put your thoughts and comments below. Please smash a like and subscribe and hit the notifications so you guys never miss a beat. I want to thank you guys for sticking around. The pleasure was all mine, of course, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.